Danganronpa.
Last one. Shit. Alrighty. I think we're all good. I'm gonna make an assumption that we're good. What was the last thing you said? I can't remember what happened. Did I not save it? I can't remember what's going on. Shit. Coco's there. Coco, good morning. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Coco. Ever since Monica was summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Coco as soon as possible. You should have just told her in the first place like I wanted you to. No, you had to be such a douche about it and be like, I can't say anything without... She might find out, and it might not be true. But it was true, wasn't it? Can I not fast travel anywhere? No. Great. I mean, something's gonna happen. Oh wait, dining hall. I thought they were talking about the gym for some reason. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What, Dollar? Toko, YQ, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind... Are you talking about Sakura? Oh, Coco is in here. Oh, good. That's what I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out on my way to join the rest of you was as I was safeguarded against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate us so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets the balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible!
It's stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact that that was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hate.
in other words,
this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, we still stand and argue like children.
But...
That's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? She really can beat the mastermind like she said. That'll go a long way in my mind.
What are you saying?
Idiot, you really asked her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Baiku. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
You disgust me! You're a monster! To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die!
What?
I should have died?
Interesting.
And you are planning to take care of me that yourself? Go ahead, try it, if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Chanuranga, Hinaranga. That stupid cow. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Baiku, and all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I'll happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good idea.
You know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Phew. So what should I do today? I don't want to see anyone now. I don't want to go see anyone. Everyone's all evil and angry and upset. And I want to spend time with Hina, but I feel if I spend any more time with him... What's wrong here? Okay. Some coffee. I got a feeling Coco still isn't going to speak to me. But I'm going to try anyway. And see what happens. Give me that map. Give me that map. No one's on this floor. No one's here. No one's here. No one's here. Everybody is on the 4th floor. I'm pretty sure Coco will not speak to me, but I gotta try. Hi, hero. She's not around here. She was last time. Nope. You still not speaking to me.
Anyway.
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. I don't think I did say this afterwards. I'm not too sure. I went in the big circle I was not supposed to do. Wait. Oh. I'm right. Nah, fuck. No. I'm right there.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open it up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Should I hang out with Sakura for a while? Spend some time with Sakura.
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me. I still don't understand you, Makoto. It's alright, I don't understand me. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Yes. So I got loads of things I could do to Sakura for some reason. Like fresh bindings.
Hmm?
You really want to give me something so splendid? You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Forget I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now. Thank you. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. I had plenty of time. All over again. Ooh, everyone's on this floor. Those two are together. Wait, where did it say she was? I bet she still won't talk to me, but, you know. I'm in the dining hall. I went in the wrong place. Sorry guys, don't mean to intrude. You still not speaking to me. Go away. She won't even look at me. I guess she doesn't even want to see my face. Yes, I should have told her. Fuck's sake. You're upset Bay, now she's all mad at us. Oh, he's in there. Have I got anything, like, intelligent to give to Byakuya? I think his actual name is. I've been pronouncing it wrong. They're all thingy. I can give him advice. Should I get into self-destructive self-destructive cassette? Do you reckon I like that? Go on then. I'm gonna give him the self-destructive cassette. Toko, I don't want you. Secure and Hina. Finally, some action. Things are starting to become
What do
interesting.
you want?
Huh. Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Did you need something? Should I talk to back here for a while? Spend some time.
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my intention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Bayakua. And I grew a little close to him. It's either going to be amazing or the worst idea ever, and he's going to hate me forever. But he's a horrible person anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. We're going past that now. If you insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean you liked it? I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So, to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal
So, in
students.
other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peaks by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? Oh, press the wrong button. How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Do you really have that list to list out all of?
Naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even I seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake, my lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they all are old.
In other words...
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taken this to the extreme. You, who have nothing, I, who have everything, we are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byaku left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byaku today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime already? Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Of course something will happen tonight. After I kindly offered to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back, suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make you an extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forwards. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but no crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma!
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I need to do something about Sakura. Yeah, I said the name right. Woo! I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Huh? Was that screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Uh-oh. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's fingers shook as he pointed.
Hina!
Uh-oh.
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
No, Hina's still alive.
You've gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. What? Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then They knocked the pepper off the table, and that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not
Anyway,
adorable.
You totally not adorable boys just get hurt out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, I was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again. Which would suck. I love sleep. Yeah, never mind the person who actually died, right? Hey, Hina. What the heck happened? Oh, we just got into a fight. Let me guess. The fight was because Sakura?
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
What the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen
You're
times.
serious?
A dozen times? Isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my fault, but I couldn't take it anymore. Because, wonderful was her mum. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling out over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Uh-oh. Sakura. You're hurt? What happened?
Huh?
Oh, no, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hero, what's the meaning of all this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented, murderous fiend's fault.
Damn.
To hurt Hina, damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
Hero, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
What?
I don't hate you, exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why? Somebody save me! Hero nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on?
Hey,
What's all the noise about? Koga stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hero's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Koga, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop. I'm okay. I'm going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, Sakura. Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's offices to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah,
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Cool. What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. Yeah. Damn you, Makoto. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And I
may have overreacted. I should have told you. Makoto should have told you. Huh?
Anyway,
so I'm done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Do I? That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else? What is it you want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? By typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. The dressing room. So there's something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us.
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something? Hello? Oh, it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, "Why?"
You see?
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work.
But
I don't
I
want
want
that.
to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of
That's
here.
right.
That's what Masa would want to. So, to help everyone else, solve the mystery of the school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you did that, it's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realise how dangerous it could be. It will be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's
I'm
okay.
gonna do my best.
For the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It's just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
certainly.
when I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can answer, but can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Makoko.
I...
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But...
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to this network. But...
Hey.
He's our friend. So I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
So,
Hey, you guys fighting? Is it about me? Please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. A room without a surveillance camera. The AV room. The AV room? Wait, no. I'm pretty sure that there is a... the secret room. That's it. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance cameras.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If we pick up on any of this, that's it. It's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
Despite all that, I still think we
Correct.
should try. Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Coco. In that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramp for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that, all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already, well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. I forget where the secret room is.
What?
Ah, Makoto. What the? Why do you seem so surprised? Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong? He's acting really strange. Well, I guess he's always acting really strange. Okay, well, gonna go back to my room now. Take easy, partner. See ya. I don't like what's going on here. Oh, hi. Hi, James. Come again?
Have you reached that certain age?
What are you doing? Living! I see. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room. I'll just be there, living totally calm. Okay. So someone there. Someone on this floor. No.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
Listen
What?
to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again, somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then...
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Karika, there should be a bunch of cables in the drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? It is. Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world if I can. I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do
Just
my
hold tight
best.
and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an intentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. If I knew it, Coco was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Coco.
What?
Yes. So we're just gonna.
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? It's so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more to talk to you about. Like, what we're going to do about
It's
Saturday.
true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we do?
So...
If you can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. So we can hope for right now. Which is why, ultimately,
Correct.
all we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realised. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Hello? Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and called me back to the real world.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here. Coco, what's going
Indeed.
on? Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. Sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry.
Huh?
Makoto, Coco. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right in the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside, and then when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wasn't responding. She wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what should we do now? What are we going to do?
anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. The door's locked, right? If we break in, we'll be violating the school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just
Wrong.
said the door isn't locked. Not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. And there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash that door. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get someone to break in. We'll break it with. Wait here. So this is rec room. Sakura still hasn't moved. Oh, I need to be... I'll be back in just 2 minutes. Alright, I am back. Do. Oh fuck, really loud. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Coco didn't reply. There was only silence, but silence didn't last long. Here. I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry. Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window, and all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered in 100 pieces, shattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window, and started adjusting the chair, leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I could just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran out to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hands on her... all I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then...
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. Danganronpa.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I can only look at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, he left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Olga?
Yes!
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as I arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It's one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the
That's right.
Monokuma
So
file!
And don't go so mad, Mrs. Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again,
In
and
other
then,
words,
then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you
What
one.
is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissy poddy at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number one, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's she.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's out. Let's begin this, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. None of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means that I have to use force, you're not getting in. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me.
What?
You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed
correct.
Sakura. For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory, fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, Who'd want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. I better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is expected to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been jammed shut with a chair from the inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So, if the door was blocked from the inside and there's no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape.
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about what a locker room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special methods steals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approach inside using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was.
Correct.
Right? The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
In other words,
basically, the killer used a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow for a gap in the door, something like that.
However,
but in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
they stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
In other words.
By that I mean there actually is an alternative escape route somewhere in the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Coco, which of these 4 choices seem most likely in this case?
It's true.
That is a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, nothing else. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura is sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? There must have originally been a bottle. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Oh, no, I'm making that. Oh, it's like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Ah, that's... Do you recognise it?
Well...
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. She gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of them in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else got their hands on them. I really like them that much.
Because, I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've all lost all their flavour. You know. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have been from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in the chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused the vomit to blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. By Akira?
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. She mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of elements.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. Got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
Well, that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get
Correct.
inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can, they are also underneath it. What does that
So...
matter? I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure I see how. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely.
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed... Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial arts artist. Strong in body, mind and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What the heck?
We already know who did
I won't forgive you.
Baraka, Turko, or Hero. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. And let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. The Monokuma file said that she died right before, around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry. That she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. It's possible not to have regrets, I know. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet her, with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just had with the three of them directly. But then...
What?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. And it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Baikyo says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it.
Come on!
If you're finished, please remove yourself from my site. Okay then, thanks. Right. Can I leave the room now? Oh, really? What is that left? I examined everything. The clock? Was that when Kokono was leaving Ultra again? Interesting. Huh? The lock is open. And there on the inside, it's a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all that
It's
stuff.
true.
It looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding in here in the locker room, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Fortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Ah, and it was open. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after they open the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Oh, there's more. Aha, that'll be where the bottles are from. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how do they get those figures inside the bottle?
So...
It's no different from your standard shipping of bottle. Huh? Oh my god, do you not know anything, Makoto? Do we have to go through absolutely everything? You know, when a bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure was found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle, which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Oh my god. Oh, so that. I've already read that. Yep. I've been through that. What else have I missed?
Hey.
She's the ultimate martial artist, strong in body and mind and spirit. So, yeah, let's get their plan, blah blah blah.
Certainly.
What the heck? I won't.
Okay, didn't feel that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, I've done all this. I've done everything. What is there left? Door's the only way in and out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountains have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke in to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of external mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shut. Okay, why do you have to point out every single obvious detail?
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then...
Then, you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can...
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with the other 2 people. I need to hear what they have to say. Ah, fuck. No. Thank you. The other two probably went back to their room. Taka's rooms, Toko's rooms, not too far from me. Press the doorbell. After a few seconds. Who's there? The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of a total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good
Hey,
mood.
I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk? Well, I'm talking about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Barika already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? Or I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious. Huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can provide otherwise, I have no choice. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. I think Hero hides around here somewhere. I'll press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about
Could
that?
it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Olga told me herself that she asked Baiku and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, what? Well...
When
she asked me to meet her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong!
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
Last time I saw Olga was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse office.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hero is feeling around in his pocket.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something that had fallen out of Hero's pocket. It's a sweet wrapper.
What?
Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it back up again and shoved it back in his pocket.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, just a bit of trash I've got to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, if you'll excuse me. But before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I definitely had to look at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where should I start? We'll go to the chem lab. Of course, by Yakuza. Oh. I need to go toilet. So I'll be back in a jiffy. Let me just check something a sec. Right, I'm gonna save this. I never know if I save it or not. Yeah, I did. Right, I'm now moving over to FIFA. Is it gonna just